Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala khatam al-nabiyyin. Nabiyyina Muhammad. Wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Amma ba'du. Then I was a few minutes late because my computer decided to freeze right at 4:59. Alhamdulillah. In any case, adding the link to the chat. And if you can hear me, the one or two that are in the group, if you could hear me, let me know, please. Barakallahu feekum. طيب. We'll wait another minute or so because people might have wondered why I was late. طيب. نبدأ بإذن الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. We're on page 213 from the Mus'haf, ayat number 37 from Surah Yunus. Ayat number 7 from Surah Yunus. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, وَمَا كَانَ هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ. Ma here is a negation. And kana, it was. Ma kana, it was not. هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ. This Quran was not. And yuftara. And yuftara. That it could be fabricated. Yuftara here is passive. That it could be fabricated. It is not ever that this Quran could be fabricated. Min dunillah, but other than Allah. Walakin, but, however, tasdeeq, basically it is a confirmation. It is a tasdeeq. Alladhi bayna yadayhi. A tasdeeq of that, of alladhi, that which, bayna yadayhi, between its two hands, meaning in front of it, before it. وَتَفْصِيلُ or وَتَفْصِيلَ, and a tafsil, an explanation, a detailed explanation, al-kitab, of the book, la rayba fihi, that there is no doubt in it, min rabbil alameen, from the Lord of all the worlds, or the Lord of all creation. Am yaquluna, am or yaquluna, they say, iftarahu, iftara, he fabricated, who, it. Qul, say, fatu, then bring. If I fabricate it, then bring. Fatu, then bring. Bisuratin, bring a surah. Mithlihi, bring a surah like it. Wad'u, and call on. Man istata'tum, men, whoever istata'tum, whoever you are able. Min dunillah, from besides Allah, from other than Allah. In kuntum sadiqeen, in if kuntum, you were sadiqeen, if you were truthful. If the Prophet ﷺ could fabricate it, then so can you. You can make one similar to it. Bal, nay, rather, kadhabu, they belied, they denied, rejected, bima, what Lam yuhitu. Lam yuhitu. Yuhitu, they encompassed. They surrounded or encircled. Lam yuhitu, they did not encompass or encircle or surround, meaning comprehend. Lam yuhitu bi'ilmihi, they did not encompass its knowledge. They did not encompass or surround its knowledge, meaning they did not comprehend its knowledge. وَلَمَّا يَأْتِهِمْ. وَلَمَّا, and here's a negation, يَأْتِهِمْ, to come to them. It did not come to them, تَأْوِيلُهُ, its interpretation. It's ta'wil. كَذَلِكَ, like that. Likewise, thus, كَذَّبَ, they belied, denied, rejected, الَّذِينَ, those min قَبْلِهِمْ, those before them. فَانظُرْ, so look. كَيْفَ, how. كَانَ, it was. عَاقِبَةُ الظَّالِمِينَ, عَاقِبَة, the end of the wrongdoers, the oppressors, the unjust. وَمِنْهُمْ, and from them. مَنْ يُؤْمِنُ, are those who believe. bihi, in it. وَمِنْهُمْ, and from them or among them. Men who لَا يُؤْمِنُ bihi, are those who don't believe in it. وَرَبُّكَ, and your Lord. أَعْلَمُ, he is the most knowledgeable. بِالْمُفْسِدِينَ, with those who cause fasad, corruption, and do evil in the earth. وَإِن, and if كَذَّبُوكَ, if they reject you, if they deny you, belie you, فَقُل, then say, li, for me, amali, are my deeds. وَلَكُمْ, and for you, amalukum, are your deeds. Antum, you all, bari'una, you are all innocent, you are all free, you are all disassociated. Mimma, from what, a'malu, from what I do. Wa ana, and I, bari'un, I am free, I am innocent, I disassociate myself. Mimma ta'malun, from what you all do. وَمِنْهُمْ, and among them, from them, man is the one who يَسْتَمِعُونَ إِلَيْكَ. يَسْتَمِعُونَ, he listens, إِلَيْكَ, to you. أَفَأَنْتَ تُسْمِعُ, is a question. فَأَنْتَ, then you. تُسْمِعُ, you make hear. تُسْمِعُ, you make to hear. أَفَأَنْتَ تُسْمِعُ, but can you make to hear a sum, the one who is deaf? وَلَوْ كَانُوا, even though كَانُوا, they were, لَا يَعْقِلُونَ, they did not use their intellect, they did not comprehend. وَمِنْهُمْ, and from them. Men is those who, or some who, ينظروا إليك, they look at you. ينظروا, they look إليك, at you. أفأنت تهدي العمى, this is similar to the phrase we just had. Is a question. Fa, then, or so. Anta, you. Tahdi, guide, you guide. So then, do you guide, or can you guide? Al-umya, al-umya rather, al-umya. Al-umya, the blind. Can you guide al-umya, the blind? Walau, even though, kanu, they were, la yubsirun, they were not able to see. Inna Allah, indeed Allah, la yadhlimu, he does not wrong, he does not oppress, he is not unjust, an-nas, to mankind, shay'an, anything, at all, in aught, There is no injustice, no oppression, no wrong. ولكن الناس, ولكن, however, الناس, mankind, أنفسهم, towards themselves, يظلمون. They do wrong towards themselves. They oppress themselves. They are unjust to themselves. ويوم, and on the day, يحشرهم, يحشر, he will gather. يحشرهم, gather them. كأن, as if. لم يلبثوا, lam, negation of the past. يلبثوا, to remain. They did not stay. They did not remain. إلا, except ساعة, an hour. من النهار, an hour from the day. ويتعارفون, ويتعارفون, and they will recognize. They will recognize بينهم, one another. They will recognize themselves. They will recognize one another. قد, indeed, truly. خسر, he lost. الذين كذبوا. خسر here could be to ruin. If you're lost in on a day of judgment, then for sure you're ruined. قد خسر الذين كذبوا. Those who denied, belied, and rejected. بلقاء الله. They rejected the liqa, the meeting with Allah. وما كانوا مهتدين. ما كانوا, كانوا, they were. ما كانوا, they were not. مهتدين, they were not those who were guided. وإما, and regardless, whether. نرينك, if we show you. بعد الذي, بعض, some. الذي, of that which. نعدهم, we promise them. نعد, we promise. نعدهم, we promise them. Oh, or نتوفينك, نتوفينك, or we cause you to die. We cause you to fulfill your term. فإلينا, then إلينا, to us. مرجعهم, is their return. Marji', the thing that you return to. Thumma, then. Allahu Shaheed, Allah is a witness. Ala, over. Ma yaf'alun, what they do. Walikulli, and for every. Li, for. Likulli, ummatin, and for every nation. Rasulun, is a messenger. Fa'idha, so when. Ja'a, he came. Rasuluhum, their messenger. Well, so when their messenger came. Qudiya bainahum. Qudiya, it will be ended. It will be over. It will be judged. Bainahum, between them. Things, matters, the situation will be judged. It will be over. It will be completed. Bil qist, with justice. Wahum, and they. La yuzlamun. La yuzlamun, here is passive. They will not be wronged. There will be no injustice or oppression done to them. وَيَقُولُونَ, and they say, Meta, when? هَذَا الْوَعْدِ, when is this promise? In, if kuntum, if you were صادقين, if you were truthful. قُل, say, لا أملك, لا أملك, أملك, I own, or I control. If I own something, I'm in charge of it. I'm in control of it. لا أملك لنفسي, I don't own, or I don't control. I have no power over myself. ضرًا, for any harm. I don't control harm that can happen to me. ولا نفعًا, nor any benefit. I'm not in control of that. I don't own it. إلا, except ما شاء Allah, except whatever Allah wills. لكل, for every. أمة, for every nation. Ajal is a term, is a lifespan. إذا, when, جاء, when it comes, أجلهم, when their term comes, when their time, their term, their lifespan, their uh, when it comes. فلا, then يستأخرون, يستأخرون, they're not able to delay it. يستأخرون, they delay. لا يستأخرون, they don't delay. ساعة, not even an hour. ولا يستقدمون, nor can they bring it forward, nor can they advance it, nor can they make it happen earlier. قل, say, أرأيتم, رأيتم, you all have seen. أرأيتم, have you all seen? In, if, أتاكم, if it comes to you. عذابه, his punishment, his torment. بياتا, بياتا meaning at night. أو نهارا, or in the daytime. ماذا, what? يستعجل, ما يستعجل منه المجرمون. يستعجل, to rush or to hasten. منه, from it. المجرمون, what would the criminals, the sinners, what would they hasten forth from it? If the punishment was coming, what part of that punishment would they hasten forth? ثم, is a question. ثم, then, is it then? إذا ما, when, وقع, when it actually takes place, when it happens. آمنتم به, that you believe in it. When it takes place, then you believe in it. الآن, now. وقد كنتم, and indeed, certainly, you used to, or you were. به, regarding it. تستعجلون, you were hastening it, you were rushing it, you were hoping it to happen early. ثم, then, قيل, it was said. للذين ظلموا, this is in the future, so it says it will be said. But as we said, Allah spoke about it because He already wrote it in Allah Mahfuz. Everything is going to happen until the day of judgment. All of this is already written about, so He's speaking about it in the past tense. ثم قيل, then it will be said, or it was said. للذين, to those. ظلموا, who did wrong, who did dhulm, oppression and injustice. ذوقوا, taste. Taste, it's a command. Taste. عذاب الخلد, taste the punishment of eternity, or the everlasting punishment, torment. Hal is a question. Hal is a way to ask a yes or no question. Tujazona, tujazona, not you recompense, but you will be recompensed, or you are recompensed. Hal tujazona, have you been recompensed? Have you been rewarded? Illa, except. Bima kuntum taksibun, except. Bima, with what? Kuntum, you were. Taksibun, with what you were earning, with what you used to earn. وَيَسْتَنْبِئُونَكَ, يَسْتَنْبِئُونَكَ, from naba'a, with the sin and the ta, to seek. So they're going to seek information. They're going to ask you to tell them. يَسْتَنْبِئُونَكَ, they're going to ask you to tell them. أَحَقٌ hu, is it true? أَحَقٌ, is it true? قُل, say. Yes. وَرَبِّي, by my Lord. Basically, I swear by my Lord. إِنَّهُ, indeed it, verily it. لَحَقٌ, it is truly, surely the truth. وَمَا أَنْتُمْ, and you are not. بِمُعْجِزِينَ, you are not those who are escaping from it. You are not those who will escape from it. وَلَوْ, and if. أَنَّ, if it were that. لِكُلِّ, for every nafsin, for every person, for every soul. ظَلَمَت, who did wrong, every soul that did some wrong. Ma fil ard, if they had what was what wa ma fil ard, whatever is in the earth. Not what, but ma fil ard, what is in the earth. If every single soul had everything that was in the earth, so everything that's on the earth, you have it. Everything that's in the earth, I have it. Everything in the earth, she has it. As if there were three earths. And then how many billions of people? To the end of the world, say 20 billion from the time beginning to the end, 20 billion earths. Everybody got everything, all the gold in the earth, all the everything. Ma fil ard, everything in the earth. Leftadat, la, then certainly, surely, iftadat, they would ransom bihi, with it. They would use that earth and everything in it, all the castles, all the diamonds, everything that's there. I'm going to use it to ransom myself. Wa asarru an-nadama. And asarru meaning, like from the word sir, to be a secret, to be inside. Wa asarru an-nadama. Nadama is regret. And they will have this inside themselves, this regret. Lamma, when, ra'aw, when they see al-adhab, when they see the punishment or the torment. وَقُضِيَ بَيْنَهُمْ بِالْقِسْطِ, and they will be judged between them with justice. The matter will be solved and settled with justice. وَهُمْ, and they, لَا يُظْلَمُونَ, they will not be wronged. They will not be dealt with unjustly, or they will not be oppressed. Allah, no doubt, inna, indeed, lillah, for Allah, it belongs to Allah, ma fis samawati wal ard, whatever is in the heavens and the earth. Allah, no doubt, inna wa'd Allah, indeed, surely the promise of Allah, the wa'd of Allah, haq, is true. Walakin, however, aktharuhum, most of them, la ya'lamun, they do not know. Huwa yuhyi, he gives life, wa yumit, and he causes death. Wa ilayhi, and to him, turja'un, you shall be returned. Not that you return, but you shall be returned. Ya ayyuhan nas, O mankind, qad ja'atkum, qad, indeed, verily, ja'at, it has come to you, maw'idatun, a maw'idah is an exhortation, an admonition, some advice, min rabbikum, from your Lord, wa shifa'un, and a healing, lima, for what, fis sudur, what is in the chests or the breasts, wa hudan, and guidance, wa rahmatun, and mercy, lil mu'minin, for the believers. Qul, say, bifadlillah, with the, or due to, or with the bounty of Allah, the grace of Allah, wa bi rahmatihi, and with his mercy, fabidhalika, so in that, or with that, falyafrahu, fal, then let, yafrahu, let them rejoice, let them be happy, huwa khayrun, it is better, mimma, than what, yajma'un, than what they gather, what they amass. Qul, say, ara'aytum, ra'aytum, you have seen, ara'aytum, have you seen, ma, what, anzalallahu lakum, what Allah anzala, what he sent down, what Allah sent down, lakum, to you, or for you, min rizqi, from provisions, فَجَعَلْتُمْ, and you made, or so you made, minhu, from it, haram. You made some of it haram, wa halal, and some of it halal. Qul, say, Allah, it's a question. This Hamza is a question. Allah, is it Allah? Or Allah, did Allah adhina lakum? Did Allah permit that for you? Or alallahi taftarun, or is it against Allah, about Allah, that you are fabricating lies, that you are inventing lies? Wama dhannu, wama, and what? Dhannu, what they think. Alladhina yaftaruna, alladhina, those, yaftaruna, who fabricate or invent, ala Allahi al-kadhib, against Allah lies. Yawm al-qiyamah. And what are they going to think on the day of Qiyamah, the day of standing for judgment, the day of resurrection? Inna Allah, indeed Allah, ladhu, he is the possessor, he is surely the possessor of fadl, of bounty, ala nas, for mankind, upon mankind. Walakin, but however, aktharahum, most of them, la yashkurun, they do not give thanks. وَمَا تَكُونُ فِي شَأْنٍ. تَكُونُ, you do. مَا تَكُونُ, you do not do. فِي شَأْنٍ, you are not in any sha'n, any matter, any affair, any deed. وَمَا تَتْلُو, and you do not recite, minhu, from it. Min Quran, from the Quran, any portion of it. وَلَا تَعْمَلُونَ, and you do not act. Min amalin, you do not do any good, you do not do any deed, not good deed. You do not do any deed. Illa, except, kunna, we were, alaykum, over you, shuhuda, witnesses. If, when, tufiduna fi, when you are involved in it. Here it says doing, tufiduna. Here it comes from the word like flooding, to be plunged in and heavily involved in. Id tufiduna fihi, when you are engaged in it, when you are busy with it. Wama ya'zubu, ya'zubu, to be hidden. Wama ya'zubu is not hidden. An rabbika, from your Lord. Min mithqal, any mithqal, any weight. Dharratin, here it says an atom, but dharra here means ant. And some people say, well, ant was the smallest thing that they knew back then. And so they said the smallest word. And now today we know atom is smaller than that. So we can say atom because that's the current meaning of the word. And Allah knows best, but we should not interpret the Quran. Although what the statement is true, not even an atom, fil ard, in the earth, right? Not even an atom. It's true that Allah knows it. Nothing's hidden from him. But what the Salaf used to say, they used to say an ant. And so I don't think that it's permissible for us to say other than what they said. As far as translating the Quran, if we want to say that not even an atom is hidden from Allah, that's our statement. But Allah said not even an atom, and Allah knows best means ant, not atom. Fil ard, in the earth. Wala fis sama, wala, nor fis sama, in the skies. Sometimes saying heaven is difficult because when we think of heaven, we think of paradise. But sama here does not mean paradise, it means the skies. Right? The sky. And we have the sky of the dunya. So for example, all the stars and everything that we see, this is our sky. Not just we got the earth and then we got the atmosphere and then we got stars and all that stuff out there. And then no, all of this that we see, all of that is our sky. All of that's our sky. The sun, the stars, that's our sky. The sky of the dunya. And then above that are 6 other skies, which we don't even know about. We're not even aware of. Wala asgar, and not smaller, meaning smaller than an ant. Min dhalika, or smaller than Adam in meaning. Min dhalika, smaller than that. Wala akbar, nor bigger, nor greater. Illa, except fi kitabin mubin, in a book, a clear book, a manifest book. Here, a record of all the details. Allah, no doubt. Inna awliya Allah, indeed the awliya, the friends, the protectors, the helpers, the allies of Allah. La khawfun, there is no fear alayhim, upon them, for what will happen in the future. Wala hum yahzanun, and they will not grieve about what happened in the past. Alladhina, those, amanu, who believed, wa kanu, and they were, yattaqun, they had taqwa. They were those who had taqwa. They feared Allah. They put a barrier between them and Allah's punishment. Lahum, for them, al-bushra, are good tidings, glad tidings, fil hayat dunya, in this worldly life, wa fil akhirah, and in the hereafter. La tabdila, there is no change, no exchange, li kalimatillah, for the words of Allah. Dhalika, that, huwa, it is, al-fawzul azim, it is the supreme, tremendous, great success, al-fawz, success. Wala yahzunka, yahzun, to be sad or to be grieved. La yahzunka qawluhum, their speech. Don't let it grieve you. Don't let it sadden you. Inna, indeed, verily, al-izzata, the honor, the might, lillah, is for Allah. Jami'an, all of it. All of the honor and all of the might, all of the izzah is for Allah. Huwa Sami', he is the all-hearing, al-alim, the all-knower. Allah, no doubt. Inna, indeed, verily, lillah, for Allah, or it belongs to Allah. Men, whoever, fis samawat, is in the skies. Wa men fil ard, and whoever is in the earth. Wa ma yattabi'u, and they do not follow. Yattabi'u, to follow. Ma yattabi'u, they do not follow. Alladhina yad'una, those, alladhina yad'una, they call on, they invoke, they supplicate, min dunillah, besides Allah, from other Allah. Shuraka, they supplicate partners, they call on partners, they invoke partners besides Allah. In yattabi'una, in here means ma, it's a negation. Yattabi'una, they do not follow, illa, except adhan, except conjecture and suspicion. Wa in, and in here is again with the meaning of ma, home, and they are not, illa, except yakhrusun. Yakhrusun, here it says inventing lies. Kharasa, we looked this up before. Basically, in lying or conjecturing, right? Making false guesses. Huwa alladhi, huwa, he is, alladhi, the one, ja'ala, he made, lakum, he made for you, al-layl, the night. And you could say he appointed for you the night. He made for you the night. Li taskunu. Li, in order that, taskunu, in order that you may rest. He has made for you the night that you may rest. He has appointed for you the night that you may rest. Fihi, rest in it. Li taskunu fihi. Wan nahar, and the daytime, mubsira. Mubsira, making things visible. Something that you're able to see. Inna, indeed, verily, fi dhalika, in that, in this that we just mentioned, in that we just mentioned, same thing. La ayat are surely, truly, ayat, they are signs. Li, for qawmin, a people, yasma'un, who hear, a people who hear. And I say hear instead of listen because we said some is to hear, and istima with the ta here means to listen. So we say if you go in a grocery store and they're playing music, you might not even pay attention to it. You might not even realize it's on because you're not listening to it. But you might hear it every once in a while. You might hear, but you're not listening. Listening is when you're bobbing your head, nodding your head, or bobbing your head to the beat, saying the words along with it, trying to figure out. That's enjoying it. That's listening. Just hearing something doesn't mean that you're listening. Qalu. But if someone translated that as listening, that's not a problem. But I just saw why I said here. Qalu, they said, ittakhadha Allahu waladan. Ittakhadha, Allah took. Waladan, he took a son. It says here he begot a son. But we already know lam yalid wa lam yulad. Right? Doesn't say that here. It says Allah took a son, but it means the same thing. Subhanahu, glorified is he. He has no deficiencies. He has no shortcomings. Huwal ghani, he's rich. He doesn't need a son. Doesn't need a son. He's rich. He owns everything. We have sons to help us with our work, to leave behind a legacy. Allah doesn't need any of that. He's free of all needs. Huwal ghani, lahu, for him, belongs to him. Ma fis samawati, whatever is in the heavens, whatever is in the skies. Wa ma fil ard, and whatever is in the earth. In, there's a negation here. In indakum, you have, you do not have. In indakum, you do not have. Min sultan, any power, any authority. Bihada, with this. You have no authority, any warrant. We don't really speak like that, right? We don't say warrant. You don't have any authority, any sultan, bihada, with this. Ataquluna, taquluna, you say. Ataquluna, do you say. Allah, about Allah, ma la ta'lamun, what you do not know. Qul, say. Inna, indeed, verily. Alladhina, those. Yaftaruna, who fabricate. Allahil kadhib, they fabricate about Allah a lie, against Allah a lie. La yuflihun, they're not going to be successful. They're not going to be successful. Mata'un, an enjoyment fid dunya. They lied about Allah. Maybe they got some money. Maybe they got a kick out of it. A laugh, good laugh. Mata'un, enjoyment fid dunya, in this life, in this worldly life. Thumma, then, ilayna, to us, marji'uhum, to us is their point of return. Thumma, then, nudhikuhum, we will make them taste. Nudhikuhum, we're going to give them to taste. We're going to make them, let them taste. Al-adhab, the punishment, the torment. Ash-shadid, the severe punishment or torment. Bima, for what? Because of what? Kanu, they were yakfurun, because they were disbelieving, because of what they used to disbelieve. Watlu, recite, alayhim, recite upon them. Naba'a, the news. Nuh, the news of Nuh. Idh qala, idh when qala, he said, liqawmihi, to his people. Ya qawmi, O my people. In, if, kana, if it was. Kabura alaykum, kabura, if it was big, if it was a big thing upon you, if it was hard upon you. Maqami, my stay. If me staying here, maqami, if my staying here, kabura alaykum, if it's a big thing to you, if it's a big deal, if it's difficult, if it's hard upon you. Wa tadhkiri, and my reminding, basically reminding you, and my reminding, bi ayatillah, my reminding of the signs of Allah. Fa'alallahi, then upon Allah, tawakkaltu, I place my trust. Upon Allah, I make him the wakil. I make him the one in charge of my affairs. Fa'ajmi'u, so he's telling them, you guys gather. So all of you gather, amass, amrakum, amass your affair, meaning the plot that you have against me. Wa shuraka'akum, and your partners, you and your partners, gather all of that. Thumma, then, la yakunu amrakum, amrakum, your matter, your affair, your plot. La yakun, it will not be. Alaykum, it will not be for you. Ghummatan, ghumma meaning doubtful here. Like ghum means cloudy. There will not be any. It will not be cloudy. It will not be any doubt. Thumma, then, iqdu, judge, pass your sentence, finish your affair, ilayya, to me, meaning on me. Wala tundirun, wala tundiruni. This the customer is important. Do not give me any respite. Do not give me any time to wait. Fa'in, so if, tawallaytum, so if you turn away, meaning from my reminder and from my being here, fama, then I did not. Ma is a negation. Sa'altu, I asked. Ma sa'altu, I did not ask. Kum, you all. Min ajr, I didn't ask you for any reward. I didn't ask you for any money. Indeed, ajriya, my reward. Illa is but Allah, upon Allah. My reward only comes from Allah. Not indeed. Ma. In means ma here. I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Ma ajri, my reward. Illa is my reward is not. Is not. My reward is not. Illa, except Allah, except upon Allah, meaning Allah will reward me. Wa umirtu, and I have been commanded. Amartu, I commanded. Umirtu, I was commanded. And akuna, that I be min al muslimin, from the Muslims. Fakadhabuhu, so they denied him, they belied him, they rejected him. Fanajjaynahu, so najjayna, we saved him, we delivered him. Waman ma'ahu, waman, and whoever ma'ahu, and whoever was with him. Fil fulki, in the ship. Waja'alnahum, and we made them. Khala'ifa, successors. Waghraqna, and we drowned. Alladhina kadhabu, alladhina, those kadhabu, who denied, belied, or rejected. Bi ayatina, our ayat, our signs. Fanzur, so look. Kaifa, how. Kana, was. Aqibatul mundarin, how is the end of those who were warned. Mundarin. Mundirin. Mundirin. If there was a kasra there, those who warned. Here, mundarin, those who were warned. Thumma, then, ba'athna, we sent, min ba'dihi, after him, rusulan, meaning after Noah, we sent messengers, ila qawmihim, to their people, faja'uhum, so they came to them, they brought them, bil bayyinat, they came to them with clear proofs, they brought them clear proofs, fama kanu, so they were not, ma kanu, they were not, liyu'minu, they were not going to believe, bima kadhabu, and what they rejected. They already rejected it at the time of Noah. They're not going to believe now, right? Bima kadhabu, what they belied and denied and rejected. Bihi, min qabl, beforehand. Kadhalika, like that. Thus, natba'u, we seal, nakhtamu, we seal, ala qulubi, upon the hearts, al-mu'tadeen, of the transgressors. We seal the hearts of the transgressors. Inshallah, we'll make this the last part. Thumma, then, ba'athna, we sent, min ba'dihim, after them. We sent Noah. After Noah, we sent messengers. After them, we sent Musa wa Harun. We sent Musa and Harun ila Fir'aun, to Fir'aun. And again, Fir'aun is not his name, it's his title. Wa mala'ihi, and his chiefs, his leaders. Bi ayatina. We sent Musa and Harun bi ayatina, with our ayat. Fastakbaru, but they were arrogant. They behaved arrogantly. They were arrogant and proud. Wakanu, and they were qawman, they were a people. Here it says a folk, but we don't really talk like that unless you're from the deep south in America, right? They were a folk. No. Wakanu qawman, and they were a people, mujrimin, criminals, sinners. Falamma, so when ja'ahum, it came to them. What came to them? Al-haqq, when the haqq came to them, the truth. Min indina, from us, from with us. Qalu, they said, inna, indeed, surely, truly, hadha, this, la sihrun, is surely magic, surely sorcery, mubin, clear magic. Qala Musa, Musa said, Attaquluna, taquluna, you say, you all say, Attaquluna, do you all say, lil haq, about the truth, regarding the truth, lamma ja'akum, when it comes to you, you say that it's sihr, as-sihrun hadha, is this magic? Wala yuflihu as-sahirun, wala yuflihu, they will not be successful, as-sahirun, the magicians, the sorcerers. Qalu, they said, ajitana, is a question. Jitta, you came, you brought us, you came. Ajitana, you came to us. Did you come to us? Li talfitana, li, in order to talfita, turn us. Talfita, you turn us, so that you can turn us amma, away from what wajadna, we found. Wajada yajidu, we found. Alayhi, we found upon it. Aba'ana, we found our fathers upon it, our forefathers. Doesn't just mean their father, their fathers, their grandfathers, and so on. Watakuna, and so there will be lakuma, for you too, al-kibriya, that the kibriya, this greatness, will be for you too. You're going to turn us away from these idols that you found us, and we found our fathers following so that greatness can be for you. Fil ard, this greatness, this kibriya, from the same word as kibr, like proudness and pride and arrogance. But here it doesn't necessarily mean that, just this great lofty standard. Fil ard, in the earth. Wa ma nahnu, and we are not. Lakuma, for you two, or to you two, be mu'minin. We're not believers in you guys. We're not believers in you two. Any questions? Is the pace still fine? Are we going too fast? Is everyone still writing in their notebooks, or did everybody just give up and follow along? MashaAllah, Abdullah went back to writing. MashaAllah. Is the pace still good for everyone? Or am I going too fast? Or is it just due to the repetition of most of the words that it's making sense? My goal is to be with the slowest person here. Some people might have been studying for a long time. And as I said in the very beginning, you guys don't need me for this. You can take the book and you can do it yourselves. You can do everything I'm doing, except maybe it might take a little bit longer because you might have to look up some words. Why does it look like this? Why this? Maybe some of my examples make sense, this and that. Maybe my use of synonyms in different places make things clearer. But for the most part, you can do this by yourself. The book is there. It's color-coded and everything. But this holds us accountable, and it gives us, some support. So my goal is to be with the slowest person. More advanced people, they have more ability to do it themselves. Even the slowest person has ability to do it himself. So the more advanced people have even more ability. So my goal is to be with the slowest person. So if everyone says I'm good, then I'm good. But if one person says no, it's too fast, then we slow down, inshallah. Tayyib. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll meet tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow will be a longer day. Inshallah ta'ala. We'll go for about an hour and a half or wherever we get close to. So, yeah. Today we did 4.5 pages. And we'll meet tomorrow. Inshallah ta'ala. We'll see where will we get to till tomorrow. Will we still be in Yunus at the end of the day? 1, 2, 3. No, we'll enter into Surah Al-Hud tomorrow. Inshallah. And then the next day on Yom Al-Ahad, we'll still be in Hud, but we'll be close to getting into Yunus. Yunus will be interesting. Everyone usually likes the story of Yunus and his benefits. Anyway, inshallah ta'ala, tomorrow we'll finish Yunus and enter into Hud. Barakallahu fikum. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.